Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're breaking down all the big changes in the new Oracle Xstore release.
All right, let's get right into it. We're talking about the latest Oracle Xstore Point of Service release. And look, this is no small update. We're talking about more than 25 significant enhancements, changes that touch pretty much everything, from how the checkout screen looks all the way to how you, the customer, get the best possible deal.
So, with over 25 updates, where do we even start? Well, we've broken it down into 5 key parts. We'll look at the brand new design, then dive into the modern customer journey. After that, we'll see how it's powering global retail, peek under the hood at the new tech, and finally talk about what this all means for the future of checkout. Let's go.
Okay, first up, a brand new look. This is the thing you're going to notice right away. The whole user experience has been totally reimagined. We're talking about a complete visual overhaul, designed to make life way easier for the store associates using it.
And when they say reimagined, they really mean it. This is not just slapping on a new theme or changing some colors. Nope. The entire user experience has been rebuilt from the ground up on Oracle's JET Redwood framework. What does that mean in plain English? It means the core interaction for store employees is now simpler, it's faster, and it's just more intuitive.
And you can see the results of that redesign everywhere. You've got cleaner headers and icons, forms and labels that are way clearer, and sorting through tables of data is now a breeze. But honestly, the real showstopper here might be the new dashboards. They give associates all the key info they need about a customer or an item right at their fingertips. And it works great whether they're at a big terminal or on a handheld device.
Okay, so a slick new look for the staff is awesome. But let's get to the real question. What's in it for the customer? How is your shopping trip going to change? Well, that brings us to the modern customer journey. And it's all about making your experience in the store faster and a whole lot smoother. And they're doing that with some really cool customer-facing upgrades. We're talking touch-free returns, a redesigned customer display, a seriously enhanced deal engine, and we'll definitely get to that one, it's a big deal, and an easier way to search for courier returns. Let's break down a couple of these.
You know that hassle of returning something you bought online?
Yeah, we've all been there.
Well, this new touch-free returns feature is designed to kill that friction. The idea is simple. You bring your online purchase into the store, and boom, the system can automatically credit the refund right back to the card you paid with. No fuss, no muss. It just works.
All right, now let's talk about what I think is one of the coolest and most important of all these new features. It's all about getting the best deal every single time. The Deal Engine got a massive upgrade, and its whole purpose is to make sure you walk out of that store with the absolute best price possible.
So think about it. Usually when you're at the checkout, discounts get applied one by one as each item is scanned, right? But what if there's a better way to combine all those promotions to save you even more money? Well, that's exactly what this does. The old way was immediate calculation. The new way gives retailers an option to wait until everything is in the cart, and then the system does the math to find the best possible deal for the customer. It's a huge shift.
So, what this enhancement really is a new configuration option for retailers. They can now choose to have the system wait until the very end of the transaction to calculate the best deal. For the shopper, this means maximize savings, and for the retailer, especially one with lots of overlapping promotions, well, it's a total game changer.
So the checkout experience is better for you and me. That's great, but retail isn't just local anymore, it's global. And this release is packed with updates designed to power global retail, which, as you can imagine, is a whole different level of complexity.
And a huge piece of that global puzzle is dealing with all the legal and tax compliance stuff. I mean, every country has its own rules, and they're always changing. A massive part of this update is about helping retailers stay on the right side of those complex regulations all over the world. And how are they doing that? With new and improved legal compliance packs for 8 different countries, from Austria and Brazil to Spain and Portugal. This is a big deal because it means retailers in those places can basically plug and play, knowing their system is already set up to handle specific local rules for things like invoicing and taxes. Speaking of international stuff, let's talk about tax-free shopping. If you've ever done it as a tourist, you know it can be a bit of a process. Well, that whole experience is getting a major upgrade to be a lot faster and a whole lot smarter. So, what's new here? Well, for one, there's a new silent mode that works with Global Blue to seriously speed things up. The system is also getting way better at automatically figuring out if you're eligible for a tax refund just by looking at your credit card's country of origin. It makes everything smoother and more accurate.
Okay, we've talked about the user interface and customer features. Now let's pop the hood and look at some of the technical upgrades that make all this possible. This is the stuff that ensures everything runs smoothly and makes life easier for the tech teams.
Imagine you're the IT person for a huge retail chain. Pushing out updates to every single store used to be a nightmare. Well, the new System Upgrader totally simplifies that. It's basically a single application that lets you deploy one consolidated update for the entire Xstore suite. It's like updating an app on your phone, but for an entire enterprise system.
And for the real tech heads out there, the system now supports the latest versions of key middleware like Tomcat and Jetty. Now, if you're not a developer, don't worry about the names. All you need to know is that this means the system's foundation is more modern, more secure, and way more stable. And that's a good thing for everybody.
So let's put it all together. We've got a brand new look, incredible new customer features, powerful global tools, and a stronger foundation under the hood. What does all this tell us about the future of checkout? Where is this all going?
When you really break it down, it all rests on three main pillars. First, checkout is getting smarter, with things like the intelligent deal engine and those new dashboards. Second, it's getting faster, thanks to the slick new interface and things like touch-free returns. And finally, it's becoming way more global, with all those country packs and tax features baked right in.
What this all really points to is a fundamental shift in thinking. We're moving away from the cash register being just a point of sale. This release really pushes it into becoming a point of intelligence, a central hub that understands the customer and streamlines the whole operation.
And that really leaves us with one big final thought to chew on. As the point of sale evolves into this point of intelligence, one that can find the best deal, manage global rules, and give instant insights, what does that mean for what's next in retail? What's the next big leap?
And that's our look at Oracle Xstore Release 24.0.0. Thanks so much for watching The Explainer.